Hi there, my name is Jody Watkins, and I am the Wellness and Writing Community Leader for Convene Communities. You guys, look, I have a story to tell from when I was one of the few females on the flight line in the Air Force, okay? So when I first went into the Air Force, I really didn't know what I was going to be doing. I went in not open general, but general electronics. I was like, well, I want to learn how to work on computers because that was one thing I never did before. I was a basketball player and I just only knew about fitness at that point and running up and down the court. and I was kind of smart. I got through school and all that good stuff, but that was about it. Anyway, so I go in and halfway through tech school, I find out I'm going to be working on airplanes. Okay, no big deal. I get through tech school. I get to my first base at Little Rock, Arkansas, and I start working on C-130s. Okay, so for anybody who doesn't know what a C-130 is, they're really old. Okay, so I wasn't learning about new computer stuff. I was learning about old, crusty airplanes. Now, the crazy thing about these airplanes also was they were not female friendly when it came to bathrooms. You guys, look, as a new airman, I really didn't know any different. Okay, so the guys decided, as also one of the only females on the flight line, that they were just going to let me learn the hard way. So my first TDY from Little Rock to, I believe it was Texas, I ended up having to pee. Now, normally this would not be an issue, except for there's no bathroom on the airplane, on the C-130, on the old ones anyway. I don't know what they got now, but they definitely didn't have them on the old E models that I used to work on. So the guys decided they were going to pull out this thing called the honey bucket. Okay, I didn't know what that was. It was a big, huge tin can, like humongous, probably about, I don't know. Okay, so imagine this. Way bigger. All right. That was the honey bucket. Here's what they didn't tell me. When you pee in the honey bucket, or do anything in the honey bucket, you get to be the one to clean it out. So guess what? I peed in the honey bucket. I had the little curtain around me because, I'm the only female. I have to put the curtain around. I pee in the honey bucket. We get to our destination, and guess what Jody got to do? Yep, you guessed it. I got to clean the honey bucket. But here's what I will tell you, because we always learn from experience, right? I never again used the honey bucket, ever, okay? Now, I also deployed across the world on those same airplanes. What I decided to start doing was literally dehydrate myself. So I would dehydrate myself, get on the flight, and every time we stopped, the first thing I did was use the bathroom and take one sip of water. Just one sip. I don't know how I made it, you guys. There was one time when I was stationed at Moody Air Force Base in Georgia that I ended up having to use the bathroom again. But I was prepared this time. We had stopped off at one of the shopettes on base, and I grabbed a big, huge cup because I was not going to clean out the honey bucket if I had to pee. The only reason I grabbed that cup is because this leg of the flight was going to be 10 hours crossing the international date line. Okay. And I knew that this girl was not going to be able to hold it for 10 hours. So sure enough, I had to use that cup. I did 15 years active duty on the flight line, you guys. Well, I'll take that back. Almost 14 active on the flight line. Then I went to be a lab tech. I deployed a lot. It only took one time to have to clean that honey bucket out, though. And I've seen some people have to clean out some worse stuff out of that thing. Because no matter what, you got to go number 2. You're going to have to use it. I'm truly grateful that I never had to do that. But yeah, it's like, you don't think about these things until you're actually in the situation. So for anybody out there who's encountered anything like this, share your story because we all need that laugh. All right, y'all take care. Have a good one. God bless.